Hello everybody, and I'm here to look at the Leaving Cert paper, higher level, for 2024. My overall impression of the paper was that it was a fair paper, but it had a few stings in the tail, and it certainly, if you're well prepared, you'll do well. One thing that would strike me when I'm looking at the paper and going through it is that you needed to take those 5 minutes to read through and to think about the questions. So if I go through each of the sections, section 1, the documents-based question, that was widely predicted, stand and show trials, and the questions on the documents seemed very fair, especially 2 and 3, where there was a lot of evidence in both documents to back up your answers. Question 4, the contextualization question, that seemed a very, very fair question. So if I move on and I go to section 2, which is the Irish history, I'm going to look at the different, not all the topics, there are 6 of them, we'll focus on just 4 of them. Topic 2, that's to me seemed pretty fair. It's, if you've good knowledge of Parnell, you certainly would be well able to do question 2. 3 is a decent question, and just to go back on myself, question 1 seemed a fair question, looking at the different land reforms introduced into Ireland in that period. Topic 3, which I'm sure nearly everybody did, required a good broad knowledge of the course. Certainly, if you'd focus just on case studies, you'd find your choice quite restricted. Question 1 is a good question, but again, requires pretty good in-depth knowledge of the period from 1912 to 22, bringing together a lot of different topics. Question 3 is one where, if you thought about it, get a little bit of time, it's pretty straightforward, but again, you're bringing in a lot of topics. And question 4 is a nice question on the Eucharistic Congress and its impact. And I hope a lot of you were very happy to see that question. Topic 5, Northern Ireland. Sting in the tails here. Question 2, Coleraine University controversy and civil rights movement, tied in with Derry specifically. That hopefully didn't put too many of you off. Question 3 was a nice question. So there was a bit of choice there in topic 5, Northern Ireland. Topic 6, Ireland 49 to 1989. That seemed pretty good. One of the things that was noticeable in the paper was the case studies were tied in with something else. So it was important to have the broader context around the case studies. Moving on to European history. Again, topic 2, pretty okay. A student who prepared topic 2, which didn't have too much difficulty with foreign policy, German foreign policy in the period, or with anti-Semitism in France and Russia. Going on to topic 6. Now, this was tricky. Truman, that again, reading the paper, taking your time, that's a focus on foreign policy and maybe Truman's attempts to introduce civil rights legislation. Question 2, lovely question. Well, I'm sure a lot of you are happy to see that question on the paper. 3, if you prepared Betty Friedan and feminism, certainly it would be a very easy question to tackle. And the last question seems a little bit bizarre, where they've tied in the moon landing with Star Wars. It's not a link that you would bring together. It's a strategic defence initiative with the moon landing. But overall, a fair paper, a paper that you need a little think about. Maybe not as straightforward as other years, but nonetheless, it's a fair paper, and hopefully you all did very well in it.